But we're going to start with a maiden All-Ireland title. Dicksboro won their first ever All-Ireland Camogie title over the weekend. They beat the reigning champion Sarsfields, who were looking for 3 in a row, by 18 points to a goal and 11. A really, really shrewd, solid performance by Dicksboro throughout this game. And I mean, you can't lie when you say like they've done it the hard way, beating St. Vincent's, Lochiel Shamrocks, and then taking out, the champions in Sarsfields, back-to-back champions. They've certainly earned this title.
Oh, look, they absolutely have. And that's the thing is, like, sure, all the talk was coming into it as well, from the football side, which we're going to get into in a second as well. It was the 3 in a row talk and everything as well. A lot of people probably had Sar's name in the trophy before the game even started as well there too. So, look, they absolutely had to earn it. Like you mentioned the previous games, like, sure, we all seen what Lochiel Shamrocks did up in Ulster as well. There was that kind of test coming into that. You saw that Lochiel were so dominant in the province up there that how would Dicksboro get on against them? They got through that challenge as well. And then look, they did it on the day here again too. And you know what? And look, they're full value for it as well. They absolutely earned the win, and were by far the better side on the day. And look, I think probably the grabbing most of the attention is Aoife Prendergast's performance, which player of the match anyway, with like 9 points, 7 from frees. Like, it's just, I think her accuracy was just was perfect. Really didn't have a miss all day. So look, I think she was a big factor in them getting over the line.
No, she definitely was. When you look at the backs, you look at the Cliffords there in defence, like, you look at it from the Sarsfields point of view, the reality is Siobhan McGrath hit 1-4. She can't really stop her. But when you look at like the likes of Sarah Spellman, Orla McGrath, they were kept to 1 point each. Like, crucial forwards, not just for Sarsfields, but for Galway over the years. That they kept them so quiet. Jane Cass, Katie Byrne, Amy Clifford, Asha McCarty, Lucinda Gahan, like all these players that have been really, really important throughout for Dicksboro, throughout the championships. They came up clutch in the final again. So they weren't just solid going forward, but to hold Sarsfields to 111 with the forwards that they have was also really impressive.
Yeah, and look, absolutely. And like, I think when you touched as well, Lucinda Gahan, that she, like, obviously coming back from winning the All-Irelands, like, she's won the All-Irelands before, captain Kilkenny before, so she only coming off the bench as well. I know, look, she was only just coming back into it as well. So, look, I think that was a big thing as well. I think a lot of people are kind of making, are talking about the fact that the bench impact, that's her impact off the bench, whereas, look, Sarsfields only made the one sub very late on the day. I think it was the 58th minute I saw was that I think that's when the sub was made. Like, the depth kind of just wasn't really there for Sarsfields as well, whereas Dicksboro were getting meaningful contributions off their bench as well. And like you said, look, it's just some seriously strong performances as well. Like you said, Jane Cass, Amy Clifford, like these players, and they did manage to shut down the key players as well. So, like, I think I think Dicksboro, they're full value for their win anyway as well. And like you said, it's like they've absolutely had to earn it in a really, really hard way.
Well, that's it. And like, Sarsfields have been absolutely incredible champions, but I think Dicksboro were worthy winners of the championship this season. And look, it's an exciting time for Kilkenny Camogie. You've got, obviously, I know that, last year didn't go to plan, got knocked out at the All-Ireland quarter-final stage by Cork, went on to win it. But look, they were missing Miriam Walsh. They were missing players that are really, really important to their cause. And now they have the All-Ireland Camogie champions. You imagine that players like Asha McCarty, for Prendergast, like, they'll be absolutely buzzing to get back in with Kilkenny for next season and turbocharge another All-Ireland push. And I think this will help. But they are massively deserving All-Ireland Club Camogie champions for 2023.